Gotcha. Yes, finally, just you and me. Enough of your magic crap. Die. Yes. 1232 damage on that jumping attack. Heck yeah, baby, let's go. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, chocolate and artichoke, fam. Babe Ruth, it's time to play ball. You're still alive. Holy crap. My jump attack seriously does about the same, or was that even like a teensy bit more damage than a fully charged R2? Holy crap, I should do those more often. Hit me. Nighty night. Oh, Mr. Dinsky, where'd you go? I was just saying hi to your friend. Okay, well, she wants to say hi back to me. Well, I guess now we have to say bye. Goodbye. Wow, he really did go bye-bye. He pulled the Ethernet. Deadly Sin. Let's see how deadly you are, Mr. Sin. You're backpedaling a lot. You don't seem very intimidating for Deadly Sin. Well, you gonna counterattack? What's the plan? You really weren't that deadly of a sin. Also, holy crap, you took 1,000 on that jump attack. Gotcha. Are you? Oh, okay. He's just really laggy, I guess. Nice one, bro. Good teamwork. We got him. Connection error. L plus no maidens. Yo, I haven't even found this guy yet, and he's already calling me out. He says I have no maidens, and he says I'm L. I'm not L. If you think I'm not L and that I'm W, make sure you leave a like on this video. Let me show you how L I am. And I got maidens. You just hit. I almost hit my friend. Oh my gosh. L plus no maidens. No, you're the one who has no maidens. Big weapons. You compensating for something. They'll be like, oh, Garo, you're one to talk. Really? I'll have you know I'm big in every shape of the imagination, sir. Sawgon. Wait, that's a Sawgon joke thing. He tricked me. How dare you? GG. No one tricks me into a Sugon joke like these nuts. Don't you dare. Sit down. Or better yet, just die. Gotcha. You haven't healed, I won't either, even though this was a 1v2. Do it. Do the Rivers of Blood. Do it. What? I timed that perfectly and I didn't get it? GG. It's nice to meet you. Give me a hug and please say hello to me. I'll end of the line for you, my friend. Sorry. All right. Well, I mean, you know, you didn't let me hang out with your friend. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Right in the chest. Next time, introduce me to your friend, okay? Wow, she actually got away with healing in my face. I just didn't expect it. Dude, what is with her? She's so laggy. So what's the plan, princess? What exactly is the plan? That was the weirdest duel ever. They're too careful, dude. Oh, man. That CC chain. Okay. Well done. Dude, no way. You're actually fat rolling through my stuff. Finally! Holy crap. Now you. Enough. Holy crap. That was so annoying. My turn. You got a nice health pull. My turn. You're not learning. GG. Gotcha. My turn. That surprised you, huh? Nice. Got it off. Sorry, that's the end of the line. GG. He's called Lean Man. He's literally stripped naked and purple and with fists. Why do I feel like this is a trap? Do you have a friend sitting somewhere? Maybe I'm underestimating him. Well, I'm not so sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was not underestimating Lean Man. Good try, though. Beautiful character design. Definitely staying true to the name. Ooh, big sword versus big hammer. Who will win this one? I believe in the big sword. You know, I got a little pointy tip. You're too blunt. Okay, I won't be too mean. I could spam the pokes, but I'm not going to. Oh, GG. Sneaking in. Got him. That's one. That's GG. Nice try, princess. I'll take that 1v3. Is that a pot for a shield? Okay, I'm here. Can you stop taunting me? Well, your friend is dead. Nice try. Want to join him? Poor thing, dude. She's like, I'm gonna cast this AoE spell point blank. What could possibly go wrong? You're just gonna stand here? Oh, dude. You're gonna get me killed. Nice job. Thank you. You almost killed me. Be careful. What did that say? Did you say you're beautiful? Did he call me beautiful? I'm beautiful. Yay. So for the Greatsword build, of course, the primary weapon is the heavy Greatsword. You want to enchant it with heavy so you get that better strength scaling. It is the best ultra greatsword for the job. It's got really, really good range, and it gets really, really good AR. You can see we're at 761 when I'm at 44 strength. Now you might be asking, why 44 strength? Okay, well, here's the beauty of strength. When you two-hand a weapon, you get a 1.5x multiplier to your strength. So instead of being 44 strength, I've actually got 66 active while I'm two-handing this weapon. So I get an effective 66 strength scaling on this weapon. And that gets even better because on my Flask of Wondrous Physic, I have temporarily boost strength on the Strength Not Crystal tier. That raises my strength by 10. So it goes from 44 to 54. Half of 54 is 27. 27 plus 54 is 81. And since it's 81, that is above the soft cap for strength. So we will be doing maximum damage. So you can see right now it's 761 AR. But then if we drink the Flask of Wondrous Physic, it goes up to 817. So we get 817 on this weapon. But wait, there's more because we've got multipliers. This chest armor, the Raptor's Black Feathers, increases jump attack damage by about 10%. And this talisman, the Claw Talisman, increases jump attack by about 20%. And these do stack together. So with this massive 817 AR combined with those two multipliers, if I jump attack someone, it is going to do a massive amount of damage, as you've seen in the clips. And that is the bread and butter of this build. And speaking of jump attacks being so good, this heavy greatsword has the Raptor of the Mist's Ashes of War, which you've seen in the clips. What that does is think of it kind of like a parry. If someone hits me in that little 1-second animation, then I take no damage, I teleport above them, and I can do a jumping attack. I will demonstrate this on the giant right here. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Giant. Mr. Smack me. Smack me. There we go, see? And then I could jump attack. Only, you know, he's a giant, I'm really far away, so I couldn't really follow up on him effectively. But you saw that when he struck me, I went up in the air, and then I could follow up with a jumping attack. So players do have enough time to dodge depending on what attack they did. Some attacks they won't have enough time. It depends on how long the aftercast is of the attack, like how long they're stuck and immobilized before they can roll. But most weapon attacks they will have enough time to move, but even so, this is a very uncommonly used Ash of War, so most people don't expect it. So you'll catch them off guard, which is really, really handy, and you can get a free like 800 to 1k damage, which is absolutely beautiful, and it'll blow their mind. Now, as for the other weapons, heavy, great EP is just really, really nice for finishing people off, and it does get A scaling with heavy, even though it's kind of a little bit more of a dex weapon, but you put heavy on it, it's got pretty good strength scaling. Because if someone's running away, good luck trying to finish them off with this. You're never going to hit them with a jump attack. You're not going to be able to like crouch poke them if they're running away. And if you're going to try to do a running attack, yeah, good luck with that. They're just going to roll dodge it. Big whoop. You could throw some throwing knives on the builds to help you finish off some low people. I've been meaning to do that. I want to get some throwing knives because they are pretty good for finish off some squirmy targets, but I haven't really bothered to go buy them yet. But I would definitely recommend throwing knives. Heck, on any of your builds, you could just add some throwing knives or some other kind of consumable. I mean, why not? It just takes up an item slot. As long as you're not spending too much time sifting through your items, throw 1 or 2 consumables in there that you think are useful for helping kill your target a little bit more easily. And lastly, the heavy blood claws. These are here for one reason and one reason only: turtle pokers. This build is not very effective against turtle pokers. You know, that disgusting turtle poke meta where people are poking with a heavy thrusting sword behind a shield. The reason why I use these is because they do go around shields a little bit and they inflict bleed. So you kind of chip someone out, but it's still difficult. It's still very, very difficult. You kind of got to like dash in, get out, dash in, get out. And then when you think they're close to a bleed or when you think they're low on stamina, then you kind of pressure them and you nuke them with this. But it is still definitely difficult to do because this is pure physical damage. I have tried with the Ultra Greatsword, I've tried to equip this. Enhances stamina, reducing attacks against blockers. Dude, if someone's got that fingerprint shield, you're not going to be able to break open their guard. I really tried with that talisman to break someone's guard. I couldn't. Like, don't even bother. You got to get around it. And this build does not use any magic. So you've got to use weapons, or I tried some weapon arts that go through shields. So for example, the heavy thrusting sword, you can get a weapon art. I forget what it's called. I think it's called like piercing thrust or something, where it's just a stab. And I mean, you might hit them like once or twice, but then they start getting more careful. They start dodging. You can't really finish them off. You need something that you can get in their face and pressure them. And that's what these claws do. So they really only exist for that reason. It's just a backup weapon for dealing with those shield people. If you want, you can keep it unequipped and put on some slightly heavier armor. Save yourself a little bit of weight and just equip it only in those circumstances. That's definitely an option. That's what I did for a little while. By the way, on the heavy thrusting sword, we do have Bloodhound Step. It's just a really nice move because one disadvantage of the strength build, this build lacks something that my other builds have. It doesn't really have a way to deal with multiple people getting in your face. It doesn't have a quick spam to shred people. I mean, you can crouch poke and like try to get out. But like if people are bloodhound dashing and just really getting on top of you, you can't really spam them down like you can with the other builds. So you really need like a Bloodhound Step to get out of really tight spots so you can kind of reposition and handle yourself a little bit better. Now this helmet, you might be wondering, why am I wearing this helmet? This helmet gives +3 for dexing. It's really just for min-maxing to be a little bit stat efficient, because I do need 16 dex in order to use this great EP. You can see the dex requirement is 16. I only have 13 as a vagabond, so I get 3 more from this mask. Do be aware that a penalty of this mask is it lowers your focus. Focus determines your resistance to madness and sleep. I almost never see sleep. It's mostly just madness. So you will be more susceptible to getting inflicted with madness. So watch out for that. That is pretty serious. And the rest, the arms and legs are just whatever the heck you want. That's really up to you. As for the other talismans, this is pretty straightforward. More tankiness against physical damage. Now, this isn't very commonly used. Spear Talisman, this is great. Enhances counterattacks unique to thrusting weapons. This is about a 20% damage boost if you hit someone when they're attacking. So if they're in the middle of a spell, if they're in the middle of an attack, and then you hit them with like this, because that's a thrust attack, it should do 20% more damage. I actually haven't tested if that applies to this. By the way, if you don't know about this, one very nice attack with the Greatsword. If you crouch, you automatically do the rolling attack when you do an R1. And I do believe this counts as a thrusting attack, so I think it would benefit from that talisman as well, but I have not tested it. Of course, jumping attacks would not. This is standard damage. That is not thrusting damage. That would not benefit from the 20% damage boost from this. And again, that's conditional. That's only if they're in the middle of an attack. It has to be a counter hit. It says enhances counterattacks. Counterattack means they have to be in the middle of an attack animation, whether it be a spell, they're swinging their sword, they have to be doing something, and then you have to poke them at that exact moment. And then this is straightforward, more HP, stamina, equipment load. Now you can see the beauty of this being strength and benefiting from the 1.5x multiplier from two-handing a weapon is it's very stat efficient. At level 100, not only can I reach the soft cap of strength 80 because of the multiplier, and because of the 10 extra strength that I get from this, but on top of that, I can reach 60 vigor, so I've got a very nice health pull, and 27 endurance on top of that. So because of that, I have a nice stamina pull, and I'm able to wear, you know, slightly heavier armor, like white reed with these. And well, it's more about just being able to handle the heavier weapon, to be honest. And also, the other crystal tier I use on this weapon is bubble tier. I haven't seen a lot of consistency with that. Sometimes I get a heal when I'm low HP, but sometimes it just doesn't proc. But frankly, there aren't really a whole lot of good options, to be honest, for a non-elemental build besides just getting 10 strength temporarily so I can save 10 levels. But yeah, just throw whatever other crystal tier you like in there. But if you're trying to be stat efficient, I would definitely recommend the strength, not crystal tier. And that's about it. If you found this helpful, make sure you leave a like on this video. It helps out a lot. Best of luck in your invasions.